Hello. Welcome back to Portal 2.
Oh, good. My slow clap processor made it into this thing, so we have that. Since it doesn't look like we're going anywhere, well, we are going somewhere, alarmingly fast, actually. But since we're not busy other than that, here's a couple of facts. He's not just a regular moron. He's the product of the greatest minds of a generation, working together with the express purpose of building the dumbest moron who ever lived. And you just put him in charge of the entire facility. Good, that's still working. Hey, just in case this pit isn't actually bottomless, do you think maybe you could unstrap one of those long fall boots of yours and shove me into it? Just remember to land on one foot.
I can't pick her up, so... Alright, well, anyway, what I was going to... Oh! That's weird. A potato shouldn't have the same terminal velocity as a human being, but we'll talk about that later. Anyway, I am... I just got finished recording part 3. Literally, I just switched over to part 4. Or no, I just got finished with part 4. This is part 5. Right, yeah, that's right. So... No. The bird just carried off GLaDOS. Oh no. GLaDOS. The bird's got her. Alright, well, you get the gist. We're gonna go save GLaDOS and... Yeah. I'm gonna try to get all of the Cave Johnson recordings. Oh, I was listening to some commenter stuff, and they love their circles. Apparently, they were looking at like the Hubble telescope and a bunch of different telescopes, and like the Odyssey, and like these just giant metallic circles are things they really like. Like it was a big inspiration was those circles. Like satellite-esque type stuff. Yes, just looking around. I wouldn't be surprised if we found a satellite dish in here somewhere, but I'm not gonna go looking through the rubble just for see if we can find something. It may or not actually be there. May or may not. I mean, how do we get in there? Up here, I believe. Yep, there's a place up here to get in. Behind us, yep, over here. It's weird. It's weird, like, remembering this stuff. We put one down here, and probably one right there, yep. Oh, for a second I thought I screwed myself. I thought I just screwed myself back into where we just got out of. But no, we're heading forward. Gosh, tonight... What time is it? Just for reference. It's 11:08. I'm probably gonna spend the next 3 hours. It's probably gonna take me about an hour and a half to get both of these videos finished, and then like recorded. And then I'm gonna spend the next 2 hours. I'm gonna be up till 3 editing, depending on how much I have to edit. I mean, I've been making pretty clean things, but I mean, I don't know, man. Oh, I remember this. These episodes have been pretty clean. We're in there. Let me just get inside here real quick. Frick, I messed up. I go in here, and I throw the blue one right here. Click. Click. Oh, I just threw myself off. Here we go. Why is that broken? Oh, yeah, imagine the person who just sits here, like between the wall. They'd have this much space to move around. They just sit here, like waiting for the door to open or just keeping this one little door sealed. This is strange. This is strange. Strange. Um. So yeah, I don't know if I want to take up my bandwidth getting the other video processed because in order to put in that sweet intro I made, I have to wait like an hour to get my video like processed and then I get to start uploading it to YouTube. So, you know, I don't know if it's worth it. I mean, it might be. I mean, I like that intro. It's super super basic, but I like it. Do, 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 do. Picking the song was easy. I just very very 8-bitty. So. Ooh, swingy rope. Up there. Over there. Okay, we're supposed to get into that crushed door, but I want to see if there's any recordings or anything. Experiment discontinued. What are they? What is that? Cement? Oh my god! So if an experiment gets, they fill it with cement. Oh my god, dude. Okay, so anyway, we're hundreds of miles under the facility, and those giant ball things are testing tracks. They are giant. They're called like I forgot what they call them. They're like called omnispheres or something. They're just giant testing tracks. They're like the early versions of like they're the early versions of test chambers. This was pre-Gladys. This was before they created the disk drive Gladys.
Welcome to Amateur Science. Astronauts, war heroes, Olympians, you're here because we want the best. And you are it. So, who is ready to make some science?
I am.
Now, you already met one another on the limo ride over, so let me introduce myself. I'm Cave Johnson. I own the place. That eager voice you heard is the lovely Carolyn, my assistant. Rest assured, she has transferred your honorarium to the charitable organization of your choice. Isn't that right, Carolyn?
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson.
She's the backbone of this facility. Pretty as a postcard, too. Sorry, fellas. She's married. To science.
God, I love Cave Johnson. But he makes a couple of bad financial decisions in the story that make him one, get sick and die, and two, they go bankrupt. I'm not gonna. I mean, this isn't a lore video. In fact, in the future, I might make a lore video, but there's people who have done it better. Y'all know I'm gonna have to end up going through here anyway, so I might as well just jump unless there's a button I have to press. I'll just jump and see what it is. So I don't remember this one way too terribly much, but okay, well that was correct.
There's 1,000 performed every day here in our enrichment spheres. I can't personally oversee every one of them, so these pre-recorded messages will cover any questions you might have and respond to any incidents that may occur in the course of your science adventure. Your test assignment will vary depending on the manner in which you have bent the world to your will. Those of you helping us test the repulsion gel today, just follow the blue line on the floor. Those of you who volunteered to be injected with praying mantis DNA, I've got some good news and some bad news. Bad news is we're postponing those tests indefinitely. Good news is we've got a much better test for you. Fighting an army of mantis men. Pick up a rifle and follow the yellow line. You'll know when the test starts.
Yeah, that's just one of the examples. Best new science company, potato science. They buy salt mines. Aperture science. Shower curtains. So the first aperture thing was aperture fixtures. Was shower curtains. He sold shower curtains. I don't know why I can't say that, but it's strange. Then they go into defense. There's some old turrets. I don't think they have any examples of what the old turrets look like here. You'll know the old turrets if you see them. I think they only have those in Mel. But the old turrets were like hexagonal shaped things that look like they have Tommy guns strapped to the side of them. And they're pretty cool, but it was the defense and 1952 and 1954, and I bet if we looked it up in real time, there was probably some other advancement that would probably overshadow these two. Like the invention of some like fighter plane or something, I don't know. I'll leave that up to y'all to do because you know, I'm lazy, number one. Waiting for the thing to do the thing that we need to do. We need to get up higher because we probably this is a momentum test. Wait a second. Okay, here we go. I was about to say this whack, but I mean it makes sense. Where are we going to go? Oh yeah, we have to right there and go down to this other floor, and then we get off at this other floor. When I say we get off, we shoot ourselves at dozens of miles an hour. I don't know what the internal interval velocity. Gosh, I'm like losing brain cells. It's the weirdest thing I tell you is. Ooh, pump. This is the pump room. Pump 1, I believe. There's like 2 more switches we have to press later on. This is the bouncy gel stuff, but there's like Alright, where do we need to go? Oh. I'm slow. Hooah! Said the dude y'all don't know yet. Okay, we go down here.
They say great science is built on the shoulders of giants. Not here. At Aperture, we do all our science from scratch. No hand-holding.
That's cool. I love Camp Johnson. I said that before, but still stands. He has the best quotes in this game. Like you'll never have a better like. You'll know the quote when you hear it, but there's not a single quote like out of any of the Valve games besides that one quote, and it's like the precursor to infamous quotes.
Let's get started. This first test involves something the lab boys call repulsion gel. You're not part of the control group, by the way. You get the gel. Last poor son of a gun got blue paint. All joking aside, that did happen. Broke every bone in his legs. Tragic, but informative. Or so I'm told.
Remember, these tests are unsolvable without a Aperture Science portable quantum tunneling device. If you have not received one, please find a test associate before participating in any Shaft 09 enrichment activities. So, we have a more modernized version. Alright. Repulsion gel was Aperture's first attempt to create a dietic pudding substitute. It's true. The gel is the sweeter, slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass insulation that causes subsequently ingested food items to bounce off the lining of a dieter's distended stomach and out of his or her mouth for various reasons. This project was pulled from the shelves, probably because it was a non-toxic form of fiberglass. I mean, the thing that a slightly less non-toxic form of fiberglass. Fiberglass is only toxic because of all the microneedles in it, I believe. Also, it's not edible, but I mean that's totally different. I bet you wouldn't be edible if you were made out of fiberglass either. Also, I say weird things for no reason, so just, like, you know. Don't bounce. Oh, and it's bouncing crazy. Oh, alright, here we go. Put this here. Bouncy, 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 bounce.
The lab boys just informed me that I should not have mentioned the control group. They're telling me I ought to stop making these pre-recorded messages. That gave me an idea. Make more pre-recorded messages. I pay the bills here, I can talk about the control group all damn day.
Yep, and here is one of the reasons he goes bankrupt, because, well, people find out about his experiments, and, not his experiments per se. Well, I mean, I'll be real with you, most of them are his experiments, but you guys get what I'm saying. Let's see. Oh. I don't know what those are, but they're pretty dang cool looking. Like, micro pumps, yeah, right there. I don't know. They might be just some pump or some kind of pump technology to get that sweet blue gel
For
into
this
those
next test, we put nanoparticles
chambers.
in the gel. In layman's terms, that's a billion little gizmos that are going to travel into your bloodstream and pump experimental genes and RNA molecules and so forth into your tumors. Now, maybe you don't have any tumors. Well, don't worry. If you sat in a rocking chair in the lobby and weren't wearing lead underpants, we took care of that too.
Bruh, like, Alright, I hope this was the right way to go. And I just put myself all the way back at the beginning, I believe. Yes. Yep, that is what I did. I mean, that's fine. Y'all can watch me do this again. I don't know why I did that, but looked like that was where it was pointing me to go. It was probably pointing me to go up there, but I'll get back up there in just a moment. I don't have to do any of the test parts, so we're fine. Really? It's that's gay. That's gay. Is it gonna close on me? I don't get why it closed on me before. Oh wait, yeah, we know this. It's this part of Aperture Science that really bamboozles me. Because it's not super clear on where they want you to go. Oh, and I'm slow still. Unless this still isn't where they wanted us to go. They're really... No, it's not in there. Okay, wait, let's take a moment and observe our surroundings. We're inside of one of those giant spheres. There's only a limited number of places we could have to go. There's a couple of portal platforms right over there, so chances are we might have to portal our way up to somewhere. Looks like it wants us to... Oh. Tasty. Man, I just love being... Don't you just love the feeling of being wrong? It's my favorite type of feeling in the world. I know, I'm bouncing for a reason. Oh, right over here. How come I'm so slow when it comes to this? I swear I could speedrun Portal in like 2 hours, but then when it comes to doing it here, I'm just absolutely bonkers slow. Oh, that's not what I wanted. I put it on. Oh, I guess I did put it on the. On my blue pudding. You, sir, do not deserve the likes of which I can grant you. Parkour! 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 Man, look at how good at parkour I am. You guys should see, I have the perfect array of mods in Gmod. I have this one mod that allows me to like wall run and wall climb and stuff, and then I have another one that has like the Spider-Man webs and stuff. Like, and they're perfect. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it or handhold it or something. Make it, yeah. But
Oh, in case you got covered in that repulsion gel, here's some advice the lab boys gave me. Do not get covered in the repulsion gel. We haven't entirely nailed down what element it is yet, but I'll tell you this, it's a lively one, and it does not like the human skeleton.
That's not the quote I was talking about, but that's one of the good ones. I just wanted to... Gosh.
All these science spheres are made of asbestos, by the way. Keeps out the rats. Let us know if you feel a shortness of breath, a persistent dry cough, or your heart stopping, because that's not part of the test. That's asbestos. Good news is the lab boys say the symptoms of asbestos poisoning show a median latency of 44.6 years. So if you're 30 or older, you're laughing. Worst case scenario, you miss out on a few rounds of canasta. Plus, you forwarded the cause of science by 3 centuries. I punch those numbers into my calculator, it makes a happy face.
Gosh. Gosh, you guys, anyone who says that if you like Cave Johnson, you're just an arrogant piece of crap and you don't deserve to live. I'm just like, bro, I wish Cave Johnson was my dad. That'd be so chill. You're 40 years over, you're laughing.
I like your style. You make up your own rules, just like me. Bean Counter said I couldn't fire a man just for being in a wheelchair. Did it anyway. Ramps are expensive.
Okay, alright. About instantly, I feel obligated to take back what I said about about wanting him to be my dad. It's not a very it's a strange set of circumstances, if I can say so myself.
Just a heads up, that coffee we gave you earlier had fluorescent calcium in it so we can track the neuronal activity in your brain. There's a slight chance the calcium could harden vitrify your frontal lobe. Anyway, don't stress yourself thinking about it. I'm serious. Visualizing the scenario while under stress actually triggers the reaction.
Oh my god. Gosh. Okay, let me rephrase what I said earlier. I like Cave Johnson to an extent, okay? If that clears it up for
If you're
y'all.
part of control group Kepler-7, we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're gonna need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Alright. Alright, I just want to make sure I just wanted to fix my my mic real quick. I was worried, like, I could be breathing too loudly or something. You gotta try these things. That was about spot on. Oh no! Look at the water. Oh. Boingo.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. All right, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact. Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time. Entirely. Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
That's I remember that, but I don't exactly remember what the implications of that are, actually. Like, it's cool, and I appreciate it a lot, but I don't know what the implications of that happening are. I mean, it could just be people, like, with the quantum tunneling thing, like, it literally could just be them, like, saying, like, oh, if you see yourself and you're using the portal device, like, don't freak out, because you're gonna want to freak out. I don't know. Yeah, I feel like I need to put bouncy stuff on there, but can't reach up there. Oh gosh, almost killed myself right there. I probably, you know what I need to do? I probably need to, I need to get up there. I need to jump over here, and then I need to sploosh and jump off here and bouncy bounce, and here I am. Right. It's coming back to me. It's coming back to me. God, I hope this video, gosh, I hope this video and the last video didn't get corrupted or anything. Make sure I'm still recording. Yeah, we're at 27 minutes. Alright, that's where I'm gonna stop this one. The last one was 40 just because. I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye. This is also a good stopping point, and it lets me have shorter processing time. So, anyway, I'll see y'all in the next video. Bye bye.